Hello boys and girls, this is Gaming Wally here today with a new video on the e-50, and today we play with the e-50 on a tier 9 game. What I'm going to tell you about today is the e-50 and how it's compared to its predecessor, the Panther 2, which I like the most. If you see the previous video, I talked on the Panther 2, what are its tactics. For the tactics, for the 50, it's almost the same than with the Panther. You only have to be a little bit more careful with the artillery, because the artillery is really going to focus on you, just because you're a very big target like the e-75, and but you have less armor, so they are going to do more damage. More damage is more experience for them, so artillery is going to fix on you, which means if there is artillery in the game, you shouldn't never be too long in one spot, and that's really the tactic you want to do. So I also have the 88 in this video, not the best gun in the game, just because this video was recorded when I lost my premium, and I was thinking, can I have can I gain money with the 88 and while not losing, well, because I know I lose money on the whole. If I play very good, then I won't lose money with the best gun on this tank. So I'm trying, and then I got this game which really focuses on the good things the e-50 can do for you. And of course I'm lighting him up with the rate of fire of the 88. The 88 of course have a great rate of fire now with the 8.8 patch, and already one of the enemy is down, and I keep putting up the damage. Already 4 hits I think, which is decent of course. And so the tactics are the same as the Panther 2, which are relocating sniper, but in this map that sniping is never really going to make a difference, because this isn't a sniper map, only if you play on the lanes. But if you are in the lanes and there is a tank destroyer, it will probably finish you off instead of you winning. So sniping on this map is not really something you do. So you can play this thing as a heavy, because it has the same armor values as the Tiger 2, even better, and of course it's more mobile, so it's a better tank than the Tiger 2. And of course so it's good at relocating. The DPM is quite low, so you have to be careful, but you can peek and shoot very easy just because you have good armor values, and that's something I'm going to do. You see, so the lower glacis, or just the lower part of the American heavies, the T32 or the T29, or you know what's in that line. The T34 is the premium vehicle, but just the same for you, just show at the low end and never go for the turret. It's something you really should know while you are in tier 7 or tier 8. It's something you really have to be already seen. If you come from the German line, you have the short 88 a pretty long time, and probably all of you guys would say, oh, that thing has no penetration. But if you shoot at the lower glacis, just the lower parts of the tank, you are really going to hurt them quite hard, I say. So never shoot at the top. I had troubles in the beginning with the firing at the American heavies with the short 88 when I was tier 6. When I noticed that you went right through their armor pretty easily, then yeah, then it was no difference. And of course there was the angling. I didn't angle well enough against the T32. But of course it worked out just fine on the IS-8, or what is it? Yeah, yes, the IS-8. And of course I'm doing the work on this KV4, which has a very good armor, and you've seen where I did shoot the KV4 just in the upper side, just close to the gun. It's a very weak spot on the KV4, and you should shoot the KV4 there. Also, the commander's hatch is pretty vulnerable. T-32, very good turret, and I only have the turret to shoot at. This E-75, I don't know what he's doing. He should just go around the corner, trying to angle his front against the turret, and the T-32 will die pretty easily. But now I did take too many damage. I could have risked taking a lesser hit just by moving past him. Then he had to choose which one he would engage, the E-75 or me. Probably would have chosen me, but my rate of fire would have helped me in this situation. And this is something the E-50 will do well, is relocating. As you can see, there is the other tank over there, and I'm going to go around, but the E-75 will finish him off just because I'm not quick enough. But if you see in the E-75, maybe he would be on lower health, and yeah, when he will go to that situation, then he would be more careful and wouldn't take in that shot, because then he would be finished. So now I'm switching to premium ammo, just because I know it's tight, and we got a scout tank destroyer while they got 4 heavies and a medium. The medium is the one who is going to finish me off eventually, but we aren't that close to the end, of course. But I do want to penetrate first and foremost the first shot. I didn't notice that they were I thought they were much more closer towards our position. The Yak Tiger, of course, doing a great job holding that corner. Very good job from him. And there we go. First shot on the M103 goes through because it's premium ammo. I don't know if I keep firing premium. Probably I do, just because I want to be certain. Picking this spot isn't really advisable now. They all know my position now. I'm probably not spotted just because they are not spotted. I don't have sixth sense, but I don't think I'm spotted, so I'm going to make a move towards a little bit better cover where I can angle my armor against those guns, and yeah, pretty much not show my weak spots, because now the shot that the M103 took against me was a shot in the lower glacis, because my gun depression is pretty weak on this tank. So there is the Tiger. Tiger's gun is, yeah, the gun elevation and depression is not that great. Also, it's just a weakness from the German tanks. So he couldn't fire at me, and I have taken a very good spot, of course. But now I don't have a shot. I'm debating, should I rush that spot or not. The E-75 is coming back, and is probably now almost in position. So we have some support over here, and of course our RS-8 is also coming back, and he's the one that secured the win in this game for us. It's 11-1, 3 heavies versus 2 heavies and a medium, which of course is me, which is very jacked up. And you got the, of course we saw 1 heavy here, which was for me a moment where I of course yeah, I was a little bit scared, because normally I just want to defend that corner, they wouldn't go through, and I hoped the 3 heavies were behind that line, so that was a good focus for us. But yeah, of course he was on the 6th line on that street, and that was for me something scary, so I wanted to snipe him first, taking a little bit of damage on him so he wouldn't be so aggressive, because otherwise he could shoot the Yak Tiger in the side, and that was a very not a good thing for us, our team. But of course I finished the E-75, so I'm more confident, and I will go towards this spot. And the STI and the M103, and the M103 is finished by the e-75, and this is the moment which I do regret the most. And I also didn't notice, I've seen this replay I think 5 or 6 times, and I still don't know why that shot didn't go in. And now I'm watching to the minimap, because the medium is going to be in the cap, and yeah, there it is. There it is. I was counting, it was 10 seconds before I died, and I noticed it I think 3 or 4 seconds before I died. I was turning my turret, but none of these guys actually did have seen him on the map, but he had just a shot on my back, and yeah, that's game over for me. But of course, he had fired 3 shots, I guess, or maybe 4. I'm not sure, but definitely 3. And he also had 2 or 1 in the magazine, so it depends if he shoots now. Yeah, I probably have shooten 4. So he's pretty much lost. If I was this IS-8, I would just rush him and probably do some damage while ramming. Probably have reloaded his gun now. Of course, I finished first in this game with damage double the amount of the second guy, which was of course the star we have seen now, the IS-8, which was a pretty decent player, of course. And there we secured the victory. I was a little bit shocked that I didn't survive, but of course can have everything in this game. So this was this replay on the e-50. If you want to see a tactics video, which will probably come, but if you do want it next week or so, you can ask me, and then we got the tactics video on the e-50, but it will be probably the same as with the Panther 2, but of course with a better gun, which is, by the way, a very potent gun. Let's see you soon, guys. If you like the video, please leave a rating or subscribe if you're not subscribed to this channel, and see you next time on the next video.